Hi Geminis, Amber here at Symbols for Living. Hope that you're very well. This is your July 2018 love reading, answering the question, how does your partner feel about you? At the base of the deck, we have got the Ace of Wands. So that's your overall energy for the month, and that will say that you're ready for a new start. You may be feeling very energetic, you may feel ready to go, you may feel very confident, you may have a good self-esteem at the moment, like you're just feeling like empowered and ready to go, and maybe quite excited about a new beginning. You could feel like you're kind of having a new lease on life as well with the Ace of Wands. But the Ace of Wands does, sorry, guys, I'm human after all. But yeah, I think you are definitely feeling in your element. In some decks, or in some belief systems, I guess you could say, the fire element or the wands is actually air, and the swords suits is actually represented by the fire element. So the air and fire are very interchangeable in terms of energies, or definitely can be quite similar in energies, in terms of the fast movement. On top of that, they have a very close relationship, both the elements anyway, because there's no fire without air. And also fire changes air, can either make it hot or cold. So yeah, just went off on a tangent there, forgive me. But yeah, you are ready for a new start, and I feel like you're definitely in your element. And I feel that way mainly because, not just of what I just said, but also because we've got the King of Swords central to the reading, into your current position, how you currently feel about this person, or how you currently feel about the situation, and how you kind of generally feel at the moment. We have got the King of Swords. So you are in your element, and I think you are feeling very good about yourself. And I think you're ready for some sort of new start or taking a new approach. It could just be like changing your mindset to just be more positive and upbeat and more opportunistic, you know. But you're feeling good, which is great. Okay, so in the near past, we've got your partner feeling the Prince of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. So your partner may have made a decision around you, around the relationship, and they're quite clear on it. They're being more decisive. There could be a lot more, there maybe in the near past there was a lot more communication. This person could have contacted you. But again, there's no cups energy here. So this person may not be particularly emotionally driven or emotional in their approach towards you. They could be very wordy, very talkative. They could be, to me, this kind of gives the energy of like, or this kind of king, he's not very emotional. He can probably quite easily, you know, have a one night stand or have a kind of short term relationship and it not really affect him too much. He won't get too much in his emotions about it. He could even be quite cold, you know. This person could have seen you that way, that you were a little bit cold, that you were in and you were out, like that's all this kind of energy. It could also mean that this is their energy and that they keep coming back and forth, and they're not very consistent in their approach towards you, or in the past they weren't very consistent. But it looks like also in the past I have made a decision, and this is a man of principle. He will fight for what he believes in. So it could be that this person has maybe realized what they believe in. It could be to do with you, especially with the ace. We've actually got 3 aces in this reading. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and then we've got you here with the Ace of Pentacles in the near past. So in the near past, there was some sort of new beginning, new opportunity, something new happened. It could be that you kind of got back together with somebody, or you met someone new, and then maybe this person is an air sign, fire sign, possibly. Yeah, definitely. You've got a lot of air here, and a significant amount of fire. So this could be kind of a fire, air kind of relationship going on here. And but either way, this person, it looks like you have started something new with them, and it looks like you're very hopeful about it, especially with the Ace of Wands here. You know, you're really, really quite positive and optimistic about it. Like, you're excited about it. You know, you see this long future. You know, yeah, and I think you see something solid coming out of this. It's something that maybe you feel you can believe in. A lot more could be said about each of these cards, but I don't want to keep you here forever. But yeah, I was just going to say, with the Ace of Coins, it is about longevity, and it is about it's also about a gift possibly being given to you. You know, a gift could have been given to you, but it's also saying, I always feel like this card is saying, like, don't get too ahead of yourself. I don't know why. Like, don't get too cocky about the fact that you've just got this maybe windfall or new opportunity with somebody, or like, don't get ahead of yourself. Know how hard it took to get there. Appreciate where you are, you know, and build on that. Don't get carried away. So it's like, yeah, basically, you know, remain grounded. Maybe that's the message that comes through with that card, is to remain grounded even though there is this new exciting opportunity. So in the near past, you were being quite grounded with the Ace of Pentacles. You weren't kind of jumping in, even though this person may have come rushing in with all this kind of talk and very convincing arguments as to why you guys should be together and whatever. And, you know, maybe it's offered you a new beginning, or, you know, maybe this person does want to kind of save the relationship. The Prince of Swords is also someone that saves things, that saves people. He's like the knight in shining armor, literally. So this person could have kind of come in to save the day, with this new beginning offered to you, and which is maybe what you've been waiting for, what you really wanted to hear, or maybe just someone that you really like. But again, it's saying to remain grounded. But there, you know, if there is a future, it will take steady, careful planning and doing things properly, and not rushing into it as much as you might want to here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so currently this person sees you as the King of Wands. So they see you as someone who's very fast moving, who's very decisive, who kind of shoots from the hip, is quite excitable, fun to be around, very much a leader, maybe a little bit controlling, likes attention, and yeah, but overall it's like really, really fun to be around, very protective, very much the man's man, very masculine energy. Yeah. But they see you as the Three of Swords here. So they may feel like they've got a lot of competition. It could be that, you know, the King of Wands as well is someone who's sitting down and he's like really carefully thinking here, if you can see. He's got his hand over his chin, over his face. It's like he's in a very thoughtful position. Like he's carefully planning his next move. I think more so that he's planning about how not to embarrass himself. That's what I get from that. Like he's really worried about what people think, what people say. Like he's got all that gold on and think, you know, he's very much about what move can I make next to keep my position of power, to keep all the girls swooning after me, and you know, Yeah, I think he just likes his power. He likes attention, and I think he'll carefully plan and plot to kind of get that. Um, and they feel this way towards you. They feel that you're very self-motivated, like you have your own interests that you're concerned about. You're concerned about your own interests and maybe not so much theirs. And so they're feeling quite disappointed. They didn't expect that from you. With the Three of Swords here, this is about someone not expecting something, not expecting. But it also says that this person probably had a kind of idea that maybe you were seeing other people. They could have come to you now and you're like, hey, I've taken control of my life. I'm having fun. I'm having the time of my life right now. I've got the Ace of Wands energy about me. We've got new starts, like people finding you attractive. You're finding others attractive. It's a good time, and you're feeling really good. You definitely feeling in your element. And maybe this person just feels like there's no space for them. And they kind of, I think with the Three of Swords, it's like they kind of saw it come in. They kind of, they knew what you were like. They knew that, you're a Gemini. You can move forward, you can move on, and you're lovely, and people like to be around Geminis. They're fun, They always got something interesting to talk about, and, always, you can talk to them about anything. You're not judgmental and stuff. So could be that this person just feels like there's no space for them, and they kind of knew that you probably would move on and stuff, but maybe they just really didn't let that sink in, and now they're realizing that, yeah, maybe you have moved on, or that you are seeing other people, or maybe it's not the right time for you guys to be together, because you're very much self-focused now. You're self-focused. You're not focused on maybe everyone else and caring about everyone else. You're like, I'm doing me, it's summer. So yeah, this person isn't very happy about that, I don't think. Okay, so at the base of the reading, this is how your partner is thinking. So as this is like their true thoughts, like their subconscious thoughts, their thoughts they keep hidden possibly, what they're thinking, what's really driving them. So we've got the Princess of Swords here. So this person is looking to figure you out. They want to figure you out, figure out how they can say the right thing, figure out what makes you tick, investigate, find out who you're seeing, all of that. They may even be thinking about how they can break you guys up. This kind of character is someone who can be quite immature, and if they don't kind of get what they want, they can, cause a fuss and throw their swords about, which could be starting rumors and stuff. And we've got the Six of Wands. Then we've got the Six of Wands to clarify that. This person wants to win. For this person, it's very much about maybe their ego. We do have fire here. It could be that the person you're seeing is actually a fire sign. There's two masculine energies here. So it could be that the person you're seeing and you both are quite masculine. You both are both in very masculine states at the moment. Like you both are going for what you want. You've got plans, you've got strategies, you're putting yourself first, you're being aggressive about it, whether that be directly or aggressive or kind of indirectly, but you're both going for what you want. So you're both in that kind of position, I think, at the moment. And this person wants to figure you out and he wants to win you over, or she wants to figure you out, she wants to win you over. That's what they're thinking about. For them, it's like a loss. For them, it's like maybe a bit of a shoot down for their ego, for you kind of turn them away. And they don't like that. They don't. Fire signs don't like that generally. To be embarrassed. So yeah, I think this person's trying not to be embarrassed by you maybe turning them away or letting them know that yeah, you like them, but you're not really into it like that at the moment for whatever reason. Could be that you're seeing other people, could be lots of things. But yeah, this person's going to try to figure things out, try to get information from you, maybe try to get information from other people, maybe even see a reader, just try and get information to use to make sure that they win or that they come out on top in some way. You're actually in your feelings at the moment. So before you go to sleep at night, you're really actually in your feelings. And you may actually really care about this person. Or you could be feeling a very like emotionally disturbed, I wanted to say, but not like it like your emotions are kind of being awakened by this. And I think it's because you feel like you need to make a decision, because we've got the Seven of Cups here in terms of your intentions. Your intentions is to maybe explore, discover your options with the Seven of Cups here. You can't figure out what the right decision is. Like, you don't know what the right decision is. You've got lots of different opportunities being offered to you. There's a fly in here. You've got many constant flies. It's probably gonna buzz straight into my head in like a second, like really irritate me. Anyway, yeah, you're not too sure. You're deliberating, and you're feeling quite emotional about it. I think this person that's come in has kind of confused you. So like you're on top of your game, you're good, like you're like all in your head and typical Gemini, figure things out. You've got everything logically in its place and theoretically everything makes sense. And then like your emotions are like getting in the way and making you double think things and double think your decisions. And the fly's still here. Oh, sorry, I have to get it out. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're very much in your emotions about it. It's like disturbing you. I feel like it's disturbing you. And you're like really emotional and you kind of don't know what is the best choice. But this, in terms of making the right choice, it's all about, okay, so where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in a year or two? Like, say for instance, okay, in a year or two, I want to be married with kids. Okay, do you think this person can give that to you? That would help you make a decision. Figuring out where you want to go, and if that person fits into that, and if that person doesn't, then it's a no-brainer. Unless you're happy to enjoy whatever they have to offer for the moment, then you're cool. But you may have very strong emotions towards this person. And that might be why you were kind of so excited in the beginning. You were like, oh, there's a brand new start, possibly. Like, oh my gosh, this could be really good. Like, you might have been really excited about it, but for some reason, currently, you may not feel like you're in a position to be with this person. Maybe because you're still exploring your options. You're still kind of, although it's like a really exciting opportunity, you have got maybe a vision. And maybe that's why you didn't get too excited. Sorry, maybe that's why you were like grounded and you were like, it's exciting, but I'm not going to get carried away with this. Maybe that's what's happened. And this person feels quite disappointed by that you maybe weren't as excited. Or they didn't expect you to respond in that way. And, that may have made you feel bad or guilty. And now you're kind of maybe thinking about, okay, well, what does love mean to me? And is this really love? Is this person genuine? This person that may be coming back, or can I really believe what this person says? Can I trust that this person will come through in their promises? For me, this talks about a lot of distrust as well and uncertainty, just not really being sure as to what's actually being offered. And with this in your intentions, your intentions is to explore your options. Yeah, your intentions is to explore your options and to figure things out and try things out and have fun. And I don't think you want a commitment right now, as much as you might care about this person. You may be kind of really happy on your own, like just happy doing you. And you kind of want to really see what this person has to offer is what really fits in with your long-term goals. So we've got the Two of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups. So with the Two of Wands here, in terms of how what your partner is intending to do, they are intending to make a choice. They do want to kind of leave the past in the past and just move on and just have a new thing. And they want to leave whatever they had in the past and they want to move forward possibly with you. But it looks like with the Four of Cups here, they're disappointed. They're not getting what they want. They're not happy. And I feel like they're not happy. And with the Wands card here, they're just determined to be happy again. They're just determined to be happy again. They're not going to accept no for an answer kind of energy, or it's like for them, they're unhappy, I think, simply because they didn't win you, so now it's like an egotistical thing. Now they just have to get you because they want to not feel rejected, maybe. But they do, I think, yeah, but they do feel rejected. Also here, these two cards could be that their intention is, to say, well, hey, like, if you're not interested, I'm going to go ahead and start over and I'm going to explore things myself too. I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to go and see what else is out there for me as well. Because I will not be rejected. I will not be. Yeah, that this person's not comfortable in that position of being rejected. Like, that's not they're just not comfortable there. That's just, they can't sit in that space and be comfortable with it. It's almost like they have to reject you then. What, fine, I'll just reject you then. That kind of, even with this card, it's almost like he's defiantly like, not going to deal with this. I'm going to go and explore the world then. Leave you behind. I'm not going to hold you straight. I'm just going to fling you to the back. And it's all because, this is the clarifier, it's because they felt rejected and they don't like feeling that way. They don't like missing someone or not getting what they want. Yeah, definitely, possibly a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. But you're here, you're like, hey, I don't know what I want. I don't know how to move forward here. I don't even know what's really been offered to me. Yeah. And you don't know what you want. And your intention is to really find out what you want. And I think this is that great new beginning that you're excited about. You're kind of going on a bit of a exploration to figure out what it is that you want. We have got the Two of Coins here as well. So you do feel like you're juggling. You do feel like maybe you're trying to make this person happy, but at the same time you're trying to have fun. Don't know what to do. We've got the Four of Wands here. Also got the Judgment card as well, which kind of relates to the Ace of Swords, where it's about kind of, I think this person maybe opened up to you, let you know, oh, this is how I feel, or this is what happened, or they've kind of given you some sort of truth, and it's kind of brought everything out into the open. So you do kind of see maybe this person a bit more clearer, but it looks like you just want to find out what else is out there. You're quite excited about something new. maybe there is some sort of attraction to something new. You're ready for something new, you know. Um, yeah, it looks like you're juggling, and maybe this is like you going to parties, meeting people, you know, reconnect, like connecting with friends and family and hanging out with them, things that make you feel good. This is also a fire card as well, so it could be that this is related to this fire sign that you're seeing. Um, yeah, I feel that with this person, there's a strong sexual connection between you two. And I think that's what really kind of keeps you two together. It's probably what happened in the past. If you guys started talking again and you were together, I feel that it's kind of there was a strong kind of sexual element to the relationship. As I said, air and fire actually get on quite well. They are quite compatible. Um, you're both fast paced. You're both quite, you know, you got that energy. You both do that. um, so yeah, I feel there's like a strong compatibility here, and I think you're just like, kind of maybe feel like I kind of been there and done that, and maybe you want to try something new. So in the near future, we've got more fire cards. In the near future, we have got the Queen of Fire, of Wands, clarified by the Sun card. So I think you're dealing with either a female fire sign. So we've got like this fire energy centrally here, represented by the King of Wands, who then kind of seems to merge into the Queen of Wands, which could mean that they're becoming more receptive. They're maybe learning from their mistakes. They're not being so I know it all. What I say goes. I want what I want. You know, it could be that now they're realizing that maybe that approach isn't working. With the Queen of Wands here, this is someone who learns from their mistakes, who becomes stronger through it. Actually becomes a lot more lovable because they understand and they're more empathetic with others because of it, and they're just a bigger person because of it, and they love harder because of it. But through every mistake for the Queen of Wands, her heart actually grows. For every heartbreak, she actually, once she gets over it, she learns to love even more, like, and to be even more appreciative of life. Like, she's very, you know, alive kind of energy. So, but at the same time, she's still got that kind of fire flamboyance of the kind of King of Wands, but she could be more feminine. So she would be more receptive, more patient, and maybe more willing to kind of go with the flow to an extent, or work with others. She may be more concerned about everyone's happiness, rather than being so self-centered as the King of Wands. And especially with the Sun card here as well, this person probably is a Leo. And this would also talk about some sort of rebirth as well, especially with the Judgment card and this child appearing here as well. Some sort of rebirth could be happening for them. They could actually see themselves a lot clearer. It's almost like there's a mirror. Even though that's a face, it looks like a mirror because of the ornaments and stuff, all the decoration around it. It looks like, obviously it's the sun, but it looks like someone staring into a mirror. And to me, little babies like pointing to it. It's so cute. This person, I feel like, has seen themselves. They have seen themselves, you know, things have become clear. Their own ego, their own egotistical issues and hang-ups, they finally kind of seen it. And the good thing is as well is that they're actually not beating themselves up about it, if I can get the word out. They're actually, as I said, it's kind of given them kind of a rebirth. It's actually made them into a better person. And they're much more receptive and much more patient now. So they maybe be more patient with you as well. And I think they actually, probably this approach is more kind of, I'm going to look as amazing as I can, or I'm going to be as attractive as I can, and I'm going to just be the sun. And you're going to just come to me. So that's kind of the Queen of Wands as well. Like she wouldn't put herself on the line to embrace herself. Like she would make someone come to her. And yeah, I think that's kind of what's going to happen in the near future. Um, but it's lovely though with the Sun card here. That means this person really has kind of, or really will in the future, become a lot more humble and a lot more, yeah, receptive and less wanting to be in control and understanding that control needs to be shared to an extent, especially in relationships. And yeah, and to look at her or himself in the mirror and see what they've done to kind of bring about these circumstances, especially with the Judgment card. So we've got you in the near future. He's been a bit of a Casanova here with the Prince of Cups. Yeah, I definitely see this as the Casanova card. I don't see it as someone who's like in love and all those things. Yeah, there's a possibility this person could be in love, but definitely, sorry. They could be in love with the idea of love. They could just love emotions. They just are like probably amazed and just love the way that emotions kind of move people and move things. And um, yeah, but this person definitely, yeah, they know how to woo the ladies or the guys, you know. So it's a kind of a player kind of energy. So I feel like you're kind of just being a bit of not a terrible player. I don't mean to sound horrible. Please don't take it the wrong way. But I feel like you're just kind of you know that this person likes you. You know that there's other people that like you, and you're just kind of playing about with it, kind of thing. You're just kind of going with the flow. If someone likes you, you're hanging out with them. Um, you're not very committal. Not committed at the moment. This person's come out as a queen, so this person probably is ready for like or wanting a proper relationship. Um, whereas you, again, as I said, with the Seven of Cups here, you're kind of playing the field. You're still curious, still trying to like look at things and see what's out there and basking in your greatness. The queen, as the king of swords, you're just like, I'm ready for a new start. Like I'm ready for this. Like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like, you know, people like me, and I've got the gift of the gab, which you do as a Gemini. And I think you're just like saying all the right things to the right people to get what you want and to have fun and also to explore. But this is non-committal. You're not really trying to be in a particular relationship with this person. Yeah, so I hope that was helpful. I'm going to throw a few cards from the Amira Love Oracle deck for you, Gemini. So Gemini, July 2018. Okay, so these two cards fell out. So we've got family. That's Spirit's message to you as the overall message. We've then got young male as the obstacle. Yeah. This to me basically speaks to this guy. So instead of him being in a like car, he's in a horse here, or vice versa. It's just someone who, you know, that is the obstacle. The obstacle is that you are wanting to be free, and it's summer, and you're single. So yeah, what brings you together, this person together, is dating. So you may be like really happy dating partners. You might like to go out and spend like enjoy good wine and good food and have fun. Um, yeah, that's what brings you together. You're learning about friendship, so you may be deciding to keep this person more as a friend. Your partner's learning about obstacles. They could be learning about the obstacles that they are causing themselves as well with their slightly inflated egos. Your partner sees you as being in a triangle. We have already clarified that already with the Three of Swords. They see you as someone who's choosing between two people or a few people. And you see them as maybe in constant communication with you. So that could be what the Ace of Swords is about. And like this person coming out, first of all, was this like air sign, Prince of Swords energy. They kind of come in with that initially. So they could be very communicative right now. So they may have not have been, with them being probably a fire sign, as I gather from the reading. You know, they could be active very much like an air sign, being very communicative, being very direct, letting you know what they want. But again, that's very much a fire quality as well, to be very direct and say what you think. So yeah, this person's definitely maybe understanding that it's less about action maybe for you, and you kind of want to have a good conversation to understand where that person is. Maybe this person is trying to communicate with you, is trying to kind of deal with you in the kind of energy that you're comfortable dealing with, if that makes sense. Like you're happy to communicate, and that's how you kind of get your satisfaction or security when someone says the right things or takes the time to listen to you, and you've got, I don't know. But yeah, they figured out, or they see you as someone they need to communicate with. Then we've got fun times at the base of the deck. So yeah, you're like all about fun right now. You want to have fun. That's your thing right now. So if this person's happy to have fun for now, then you're good. You know, you're learning about friendship. You're making new friends. You're out there and you're mingling, making new friends. And interestingly though, Spirit is saying think about family. So well, yeah, that's interesting. So it could be that you find a lot of, it could be that you could find someone through hanging out at family events. We did get the Four of Wands earlier as well at the base of the deck. So it could be that fun times with family could introduce possibly some interesting prospects into your life. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Here and Now card for you. Okay, we'll just take that. And then we've got Yang. Yeah, Yang. Yang is basically this card. It's fire energy. And it's number 1, which is Aries, related to Aries. So yeah, this is just about you again, doing your thing, being optimistic. You know what you should do? You should Google the Ace of Wands and find out all the different meanings for it, because it's come up twice. The energy is definitely here for you. We've got fire throughout the reading. Yeah, we even had the Ace of Swords, which is kind of related to fire, the fire element as well. So I would definitely say, obviously you're quite excited about this new beginning. Maybe you're excited about it being summer. I don't know, but you're very excited and very optimistic and very hopeful. You could be feeling really hot right now, really attractive. And with the Yang card, that means that you're going for things. Like you're not waiting for anyone else to invite you somewhere or tell you what, you know, where is a good place to go. Like you're looking at things, like you're looking at things you're interested in, and you're exploring your options, and you're going for what you want. You're putting yourself totally first, which is great. So we've got the Here and Now card. So this is about remembering where you are right now. So it is about being reflective, I think, as well. Being reflective of the past and how you got there, and looking at where you want to go and where you're positioned right now to get there. So really taking stock of where you are and what that really means for you in your life right now. So again, with the Ace of Wands, and especially with the Ace of Pentacles, it's about, okay, having a plan, having a future, but having a plan, like knowing what it is that you want to do next. So maybe this explorative time will help you reach more of a decision about your future, about where you want to go. But Spirit is talking about family, and I kind of did get the feeling that you might need to think about family. You might need to think about what kind of family you're wanting. Like maybe you're wanting a family, you know. Maybe that's what it is. Like you want to, you know, have a family and stuff. So the past is in the past. Leave that in the past. Learn from those mistakes. Think about where you are now. Appreciate where you are now, and move forward. There's another little person. There's little people everywhere in the reading. So it's telling me something. Maybe you want kids. Yeah, maybe you do. And she's sitting on an egg. You want a child. Do you want a child? Yeah. But I think it's really saying as well with the egg that very much everything you're doing right now is really preparing you for the future. All the experiences you're having right now and have had up till now are preparing you for some sort of or will be preparing you for the future. So even though you may look back on your life and question why things happen, it's like that age I was saying, when it happens, you'll realize that, okay, that's why I experienced that, because I learned a lesson there and now I know how to deal with this. So it could be that. So taking stock of everything and then seeing how that can move you forward into the future that you desire. We've then got Treasure Island. So this is also, yeah, about you finding your pot of gold, figuring out where your pot of gold is. Often with the treasure maps, you get like an X on the map and you have to figure out how to get there. And often you don't even know where that place is. You just got a series of really vague instructions, parts are missing off the map. So maybe that's what the Seven of Cups are for you, like parts are missing off your map. You know kind of where you want to go, but you don't really know how to get there, what the best route is. So there's a bit of uncertainty about your future, but yeah, there's parts missing and stuff, and but you know, with the help of family and friends and everyone, just remember your family is here to help you. So don't ever feel alone or any issues that you might have. Like Spirit is saying, don't forget your family for some reason. So do call on your family if you feel lost in some way. But yeah, it is about kind of figuring out where you want to go. Where is your treasure island? Getting that map. And all those bits might be missing, at least kind of having an idea of where you want to go. So that all this lovely kind of brand new energy, which is very brand new. Again, I feel like you're still in this gestation period where you're kind of still kind of pulling everything together before you really do, you know, go full flow into this kind of new life or new approach to life that you're looking at. So there's a certain amount of taking stock that you might need to do and grounding that you might need to do. And just, I think the grounding really is just about you kind of figuring out, okay, where are you going? What do you want to do? Okay, now I can go out and have fun. And whenever you get a bit lost, you remember, okay, that's where I'm going. Okay, yeah, okay, got it, good. I don't need to date that one. I don't need to see that one. I don't need to, that's where I'm going, you know. Maybe it's that kind of thing. So I hope that was helpful. I thought it was really, really nice reading for you, Gemini. So I hope that you like it. I really, really hope you like it, actually, because I've noticed that you guys don't always like my videos, my Gemini videos, so I appreciate it. So if you stuck out till now, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please do like, share, and subscribe. If you want your own personal reading, email me at symbolsforliving@gmail.com. My name is Amber, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. Take very good care. Bye.